in a week. Tonight, Russell County and Pulaski, and I will assure you of this. It is going to be hot, but if you're out, come on out to the Maroon Lagoon, I think they call this, the soccer field. We are down on the old soccer field tonight. And come out, join us. It ought to be a good one. And we'll start out by thanking our sponsor, Toyota of Somerset, our title sponsor. And Chris, they make this possible, so we want to make sure that we say hi to them. They've been a proud member of the community since 1988, and they're proud to sponsor local high school sports. Toyota of Somerset's a multiple winner of the Toyota President's Award as well as the Dealer Rater Award. Whether you're looking for one of their 18 different new vehicles, a certified pre-owned vehicle, or a top-quality used vehicle, Toyota of Somerset will help you own a vehicle for less. They accept every credit application. Their lending sources have millions of dollars to lend. They're located at Stoplight 23 or online at toyotaofsomerset.com. Open till the last customer is served. That's what Toyota of Somerset is all about, and we want to thank our presenting sponsor, Ford Brothers Realty and Auction. They hang with us too, and we thank them for what they do. Chris, I pulled the panic alarm earlier, and it was an all-hands-on-deck call. And fortunately, Pat and Kevin and, I don't know, we had two guys we didn't even know showed up to offer to help me. But we think we got everything up and running, and I caused some blood pressure to go up around the team. But we're not playing, we're calling it, right?
Hey, and just look at it this way, Kurt. We've got your back. You made a phone call. People came running, showed up.
You know, that means a lot to know, because, you know, if you're as inept as I am, you're going to be subject to making some of those calls every now and then. All right. We don't know, or you may. I know very little about Russell County other than what's published on the KHSA webpage. We did see Pulaski Monday night. Pulaski played a good soccer match. I mean, they in Southwestern, nobody could get the ball in the net. But as far as intensity, and I think both coaches were probably pleased with that, it's just the ball couldn't find the back of the net for either team.
Yeah, and they spent a lot of time in the attacking third of Southwestern all night long and had some shots on goal, but like you said, we're just not able to put it in the back of the net. And it's not really been a huge problem for them this year. They're 2-3-1 now on the season. They've scored 17 goals, but 10 of those came in a game against Casey County last week, and they've given up 16 goals on the year. They've only been shut out one other time against South Laurel, and that was the first game of the year in a 4-0 defeat. So I would expect to see maybe a little more offensive pressure, offensive attacking tonight against Russell County. Russell County comes in 2-3 on the season as well. They've scored 18 goals on the year, and they've given up 21. And in another game, they have scored 10 goals against Clinton County. So the potential for offensive power is there.
I don't think we'll see a 0-0 game tonight. No. I think this will be more open field, a little less defense than maybe we saw on Monday night. And these two teams will probably put a lot of shots on goal. That's just my opinion. Pulaski County, a couple injuries, and they have Coach told us before the game, you know, and Coach Fabrizio said, I've got 2 or 3 out. And I said, well, you got one on crutches down there. And he said, yes, she was on crutches Monday night when you saw us. You just
probably knew.
You weren't paying a lot of attention. So anyway, it's the time of season where they haven't played a lot of games, but you've got dings and nicks. And we don't know about Russell County's health, but they brought good numbers. So I'm going to guess, did you ask anybody? I haven't. I'll bet there's going to be a JV game at the conclusion of this, because Russell County brought a lot of kids.
Yeah, I don't know the answer to that as well. We were supposed to have a 5:30 kickoff tonight and backed it up about an hour. And so I don't know if that was able to get Russell County over or not. But, you know, last Tuesday night when we called the Southwestern game, I think that we correctly gave the defender player of the game to Simi McAlpin from her defender spot. But, you know, we didn't even really talk about the job that Audrey Jasper did in goal in a shutout.
Oh, yeah.
She made some really nice saves.
And shutouts in soccer are a big deal. I mean, when your keeper keeps the other team off the board, the worst that can happen to you is a tie, correct?
Right.
And both keepers did a good job the other night. But again, McAlpin, I said something to Coach when he was up there a moment ago, and thanks to him and his staff, by the way, for all their help before the match tonight. I mentioned something about her play, and he just smiled. You know, when somebody goes out and plays that kind of defense, I guess you call that a sweeper position that she actually plays in their defense. But when you get that kind of effort, everybody is happy. Keep an eye on things because I think the anthem may be about to happen.
I'm thinking that they're maybe going to give the starting lineups. And if they do, we will go ahead and give our fashion report brought to you by Magic Monograms. And Pulaski County is in the home dark uniforms, all maroon with white numerals, white Pulaski across the chest, maroon socks, and as my partner called out the other day, the multi-colored boots of the players. Russell County comes over as a visiting team, and they will be in a white jersey with a navy numbers, navy Russell County across the front, navy shorts, or white socks, and multicolored shoes. And that is our fashion report, conveniently located off North Highway 27 between Big Lots and Backyard Burger. Magic Monograms is the place for custom embroidery, screen printing, and so much more. They can put your design on medical and athletic uniforms, corporate and school apparel. Find them on Facebook. Search Magic Monogram and Embroidery. And as they are giving the starting lineups, we'll run through them as well.
Let me give you one because on the sheet I gave you, it's going to be Jasmine Bennett will not be in goal.
Okay.
It will be Liz Evans, 23. Of course, she doesn't have a number because of the off-color jersey, but the keeper for Russell County, when we give it, is going to be Evans. They have switched that on me.
So will Bennett be in the field?
Correct.
Okay.
She's going to play where we had Evans.
Okay, Evans, so it will be the goalkeeper. All right, so running down the starting lineup, then you will have number 4, Madison Weisbrook. She's 5'2", freshman. Number 5, Anna Kimbrell. And I'm going to take a break, and we're going to do the national anthem, and then we'll come back and finish with our starting lineups.
Since 1988, Toyota of Somerset has been serving and supporting our local communities. We want you to know that we are here for you and your family. Someone you can trust, someone you can count on, now and for the better days to come. Trusted, loyal, dedicated, helpful, and consistent. Toyota of Somerset. Come see us or visit us online at toyotaofsomerset.com.
We, the people of this great land, are resilient and will get through this. And buying and selling is the real stimulus. Land and real estate are the premium investments, and they're not just making any more land. At Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we'll get you the most for your property with live, online, and multi-parcel auctions. Selling farms, homes, developments, and commercial properties for top dollar. Give us a call or online at FordBrothersInc.com.
Hi, I'm Michael Laxton, President and CEO of United Cumberland Bank. At UCB, we know that being involved in the community is really important, and the Chamber is just one of the ways that we do that. We do outreach through the schools. Specifically, we love local sports programs, helped out with several playgrounds across our markets. Any way we can help in the community and get involved, we try to be involved in all of our communities and markets. Our customers are our neighbors too. As a community bank, we want to be part of the community.
And I'd like to welcome everyone back to Toyota Somerset High School Soccer here tonight. Home of the Pulaski County Lady Maroons as they get set to take on the Lady Lakers of Russell County. We were given the starting lineups for each team. Now we'll go back. For Russell County, it'll be number 4, Madison Weisbrot. Number 5, Anna Kimbrell. Number 6, Jocelyn Weisbrot. Number 11, Jasmine Bennett. Number 12, Ariana Money. Number 14, Abigail Money. So 2 sisters, 2 groups of sisters. Number 15, Marissa Hatchett. Number 18, Macy Mason. Number 19, Adriana Perez. Number 20, Adriana Thomas. Number 23 will be in the goal tonight, and that is Liz Evans. Your starters for Pulaski County will be as follows. You will have number 6, Alyssa Salyer, freshman. Number 9, Simi McAlpin, sophomore. Number 10, Austin Hanson, a sophomore. Number 11, Maddie Sexton, a senior. Number 2 tonight, Lily Hamilton, a junior. Number 16, Chloe Stockstill, a freshman. Number 18, Lexi Lawless, junior. Number 21, Katria Anderson, a junior. Number 22, Allie Sexton, a senior. Number 26, Kaylee Turpin, a senior. Number 13, Sydney Martin. And in goal, number 33, and that's Audrey Jasper. As we get set, Kerr?
Pulaski will do the honors with the kickoff, and we're about ready to go. Two
Keys to the game real quick.
Yeah.
Keys to the game real quick.
My keys to the game, get the ball in the net if you're Pulaski. See it go in the net after Tuesday night. No, really, to make sure you realize you can still score points. And the other side of that is turn this into an up-tempo game. I think Pulaski will have an advantage if that's the way it plays out.
So as we get set to go tonight, from our vantage point, we lose the left corner of this field. So I'm going to let you enjoy the video when it gets down in there. But as it gets started off, Lexi Lawless kicks back to Simi Martin, and we are underway.
Pulaski controls.
Alyssa Sawyer kicks it ahead, looking for Lexi Lawless, and she did a good job the other night of outrunning defenders and getting to the ball. Turn it over in the offensive end. It goes off of a Russell player, and we'll play here at midfield. Good touch here by Simi. She's come all the way up from her defensive spot, and she realizes, hey, I got to get back.
She did her job, though. She got the ball into about the 25-yard area and then gave it up.
So Sydney Martin will throw it down this left side. It gets kicked out of bounds, and we'll have another throw by Martin. And again, playing in this area. Sorry, yeah, Hamilton.
Martin is wearing, they've got a jersey switch on us. Martin's wearing 13 tonight.
She's not even in the game, and I've been calling Lily Hamilton Sydney Martin. That's Lily Hamilton, so I do apologize.
And thank you all. That is Hamilton.
Yeah. So far, early on in the game, we're only right under 2 minutes. Pulaski has dominated the possession. Shot here from Maddie Sexton goes over top of the goal, and Russell will have the goal kick.
Sexton, though, one of the leading scorers on this team, and you love that when she starts getting shots in the middle of the field. That one was a little high, but that'll find the frame. Well, it's August, and it's Kentucky, and it's hazy, hot, and humid tonight. I mean, this is conditioning weather.
Well, this is what August weather is supposed to be like, not what we had 2 weeks ago.
Well, football around the state tomorrow night. Fortunately, those games start a little later. This one, the starting time, it's going to be warm for the first hour or so.
Yeah, until the sun goes down and it cools off a little bit. Pulaski, again, still dominating time possession. Russell will try to clear it out of there. And they do get the ball and have a chance to attack. Simi jumps up, gets a touch on it, but not enough.
Jasper will come away with the save. And again, a good job as Hamilton got all the way back to the goal area on this end on defense there.
Yeah, Hamilton will do a good job roaming from quarter to quarter all the way back and help on defense. And here Pulaski's got a little something going. Sexton dribbles in, takes another shot. It goes off the hands of Liz Evans and will go into goal. And Kurt, that's our first goal of the year.
And that was number 11, Maddie Sexton. Give me a time off the clock if you can.
37:02.
Thank you. So it's 1-0 Pulaski. I'm going to try to keep the scoring.
Yeah, Maddie just dribbled in, got a good pass.
You can't give her open space, though, in front of the net. That won't work.
And it went right off of the hands of Evans and goes in the goal.
Russell kicks it out, and it's going to be a throw for Pulaski.
So with 36:48 on the clock, the Maroons jump out to a 1-0 lead.
There's Ariana Money with a steal, takeaway, tackle, whatever we want to call it.
Good ball there. But Lily Hamilton was able to cut her off.
It's going to go off the foot of Weisbrook. That's Madison. And it'll be, well, turnover on the throw.
BC has something working again. Good touch right there to the middle of the field. Give and go, nice. And here we go again. And that will be a go again as Maddie Sexton. Nice give and go there with Lexi Lawless. And Maddie just took it on in, uncovered. And with on the 35-59 mark, the Pulaski County Maroons go up 2-0.
What was the time?
35-59.
Thank you. One for you. I said they might score some goals tonight.
Yeah.
You know, a broken clock's right twice a day.
In most
cases, at least you adjust it. So Russell quickly down 2-0.
And Pulaski has definitely been the more aggressive player. Nice move there by Weisbrook. She dribbles on, and Simi McAlpin will clear it out.
I like the way McAlpin plays defense, so she is very aggressive to the ball.
You know, Russell just not putting very much pressure on the ball.
No.
Ball given to Allie Sexton. The Sexton looking to attack again, and she'll get right up the middle to Lexi Lawless. She will nice touch over top, and she'll take a left-handed shot, and that will go in again.
Lawless this time.
So Lexi Lawless at 35-18 on the clock. So not even a minute as they play. Somebody call 911.
I just caught. There's no mercy in soccer.
No.
3-0 quickly.
Coach Newby is not happy with her team.
We're not 5 minutes into this yet.
Yeah, we're already up 3-0. So, again, Kerry, you called it, said that we might see some goals tonight. At least one team has put the ball in the back of the net 3 times.
Usually when you've played a tough defensive game like the previous one that Pulaski had, you come out wanting to get the ball to the net.
Here they go again. Sexton looking to create something, but finally Russell County's defense steps up, and it is cleared out. Jasmine Bennett will take it up the sideline before it gets kicked out of bounds. Throw in over there to Adriana Thomas. And Russell looking to go on the attack.
Pulaski, though, marking pretty well. If you notice, every time Russell gets ready to kick it, there's a defender
right
in the
there.
general vicinity. Yeah.
Definitely.
That one's going to go across the end line. That should be a goal kick.
And it will be. So, yeah, you talked about, the pressure so far that we've seen from PC. We'll have a sub into the game. That'll be Haley Franklin for the Maroons, and she will go in for Velasco as Merelda Ramirez. Velasco.
You are probably going to start seeing some substituting early.
Yeah, I would say that Coach Fabrizio will go deep into his lineup tonight.
Yep. Battle for the ball. Good job by Russell County to come away with it.
Got a little something going here. Simi steps over. It goes over her foot, and you see Audrey Jasper come off of her line and come up and make a save.
Coming off a shutout of the last game, the game that we had here on Lake Cumberland Sports, and trying to extend that.
So 33-28 to go here in the first half. PC has had 4 shots on goal and have 3 goals to show from it.
Taken away by Maddie Sexton.
Here goes Allie Sexton again. Alyssa Salyer covers it up, gives it back, and Sexton didn't continue her run. So Liz Evans will come out with it. She'll kick it up to midfield where it will find Abigail Money. Pass it over to Weisbrock. She makes a nice move. Nice touch to get some space. She's running down the right side. But, again, Simi McAlpin is there to wipe it away.
That one's going to go across the end. I think it's going to be a throw, though. I think it came across the sideline. Well, they're lining up for a corner, so maybe it did go across the bottom line.
And Russell doesn't even wait. They just go ahead.
Wow.
I mean, they didn't even allow.
What a save.
And it was a nice shot there that got on goal. And Jasper was able to make the save. And Pulaski's quick on the counter.
Give it go, give it go.
Sexton.
Oh, try to get a through ball there to Sexton along the left side, and just wasn't able to get through. But Lawless comes back and steals it.
Pulaski's spending a majority of the time in their end on the attack.
Get it out wide to Franklin. She looks to serve it into the box, and it goes off her toe and out of bounds, and it will result in a goal kick for Russell County.
Entrust Healthcare Counseling Services made it their mission to be a trusted leader in promoting mental health in Kentucky for the last 23 years. We personalize your service, your needs, whether it be in the office, over the phone, or through the computer. Call Entrust at 606-676-0638 to get service started today from anywhere in Kentucky. You can always visit their Facebook page at Entrust Healthcare Counseling Service. Learn more about how they can help you and your family today at Entrust. Your mental health matters.
Russell is able to get some space. Tries to play it out wide, but Chloe Stogster was able to come away with it. And we did the keys of the game, but I didn't give the read. So the keys of the game were brought to you by White's Cabinets. At White's Cabinets, they provide their customers with friendly service. They value your business, and it is their mission to provide reliable products and services. The courteous and professional team at White's Cabinet Design Center can turn your vision into reality. Visit the White's Cabinet Design Center in the corner of South 27 and Slate Branch Road to learn more about what they can do for you. And the keys of the game, Kerr said, put the ball in the net. They listen.
Allie Sexton, that one got away. I think she's saying, I had a goal. But again, they don't all go in, sweet.
Fifth shot tonight.
The other side of that, there's been, I think, one legitimate shot on goal on this end.
And it was one that.
And it was from a corner. Hamilton across the sidelines. It'll be a throw for Russell County, the official says.
Yeah. Hamilton just rolled it out of bounds. Throws right to, and we have a illegal throw. She stepped in bounds, so they will give it to Pulaski.
And Pulaski wastes no time getting it back in play.
Good tackle there by Russell County, number 15. Hatchet, she knocks it out of bounds, but Pulaski again is in a hurry. They've got numbers and some space. Nice little over move, left-handed kick. This time it is going to be saved by Liz Evans, but Maddie Sexton, left-footed shot on goal.
Sexton trying for the hat trick. That one denied.
You know, in hockey, you get a hat trick, you get squid thrown on the ice.
Yeah.
In soccer, you get a hat trick. Do you get?
I think they give you a drink of cold water in weather like this if you get. No, I don't know what the tradition is. Hats, maybe. Maybe they throw hats out.
Fish and chips.
Fish and
spaghetti. I mean,
whatever.
Something.
Had the pleasure of going to a World Cup qualifier when Trinidad and Tobago played the U.S. national team in Nashville.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and you have, if you've not been to a qualifier or a World Cup type game, I can't describe the atmosphere. It was Disney World.
Oh,
it was crazy, but it was a wonderful atmosphere. And we had really good seats because my boss insisted that we put up the money and buy good seats, and we didn't use them. Nobody sat down the entire match. Once it started, that was it.
Pulaski tries to cross it across the face of the goal, but nobody was home, and it will go out of bounds. No, Pulaski has recovered and turned it over. Into the game for Pulaski was Lexi Lawless and Ellery Tarter.
Hamilton.
Good pass, Lil.
Again, they're in the blind corner, Kerr, so I'll let the video take over.
Hope y'all enjoy the video. I'm glad we have it tonight because you and I'd have to be somewhere else, I think.
Sexton dribbles, tried to find some space around the right side, loses control. Franklin is able to recover, tries to turn.
That was Jocelyn Weisbrot. Very good takeaway or tackle or steal, whatever you like to call it.
inadvertent header. Pulaski knocks it down. Good pass to Sexton. She's got some space. She'll turn and look to attack from the blind corner.
Be careful.
And we have a timeout for an injured player.
Sydney Martin will check in during this timeout, and Russell County will also get a player into the game. And see if I can find a number.
And we had a Ron Shaw Realtor timeout last the game. We don't now because there are no timeouts in
But
soccer.
it's going to be the Ron Shaw corner tonight.
That's right.
When we have corner kicks. But right now this is an injury stoppage. It'll give us a chance to thank Don Franklin Somerset Family of Dealerships. They are our official photographic sponsor of soccer, and there will be pictures posted on our web page and Facebook page. Don Franklin Somerset Family of Dealerships. They'll treat you like family. A big old thank you to them for presenting tonight's coverage of high school soccer. Be sure to take advantage of the end of the summer savings on any of their Somerset locations. Visit them at any of the 4 locations or on Facebook at Don Franklin Somerset Family of Dealerships. They'll treat you like family. Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard. Pulaski leads 3-0. Chris could tell you how much time's on the clock because I can't see it.
27-17.
In the opening half.
Corner kick from the Maroons right at the goal. That's a handball. Sydney Martin comes in. It went off of the goalkeeper, Liz Evans, and then Sydney Martin tried to wipe it down with her hands, and you can't do that in this game, Kurt.
Well, no, they frown on it. Hey, scorers are going to try to score, and Martin is one of them, all right? I mean,
yeah, she tried.
She got a flipper on that one, and they're not going to let that one count.
Esmeralda Ramirez Velasco checked in just before the corner kick, and we're going to have Simi McAlpin trying to check into the game.
Rejected.
But they are going to send her back off, and we will have a goal kick coming from Russell.
Just when I think I understand how substitutions work in soccer in high school, I find out I don't.
Well, as you mentioned the other day, we'll get back to it in a second, Allie Sexton takes a shot from just outside the 18 box, and it goes right into Liz Evans' hand. She knocks it down, and will come away with the second save as Russell County is on the counter, moving up with Abigail Money. Nice pass out there on the left side to Thomas.
Pretty good job by Jasper coming out of to save that one. Russell at least a little more competitive on this end right now.
Right.
Getting a couple shots on frame. Ooh, bump.
And there
Excuse
goes
me.
Thomas again. She's looking to make something happen, but before she does, Lexi Lawless is able to kick it out of there and avert the danger.
I think they call that getting bumped off your stride when that happens.
Throw in from Russell. Nice header there just outside the left box. And again, another one of those bumps.
It's a non-contact sport, by the way.
Yeah. Ball will go across the end line, and Russell will have their second corner kick.
Let's see if they do this insta-corner, we'll call it. It'll be the...
Weisbrot, she sets the ball down. She doesn't wait. By golly, she serves it in there, and it does go towards the goal off the chest of, looks like that's number 9. That will be Lily Smith. But it goes just wide of the goal. And you do have Sydney McAlpin checking in. And number 16, that's Chloe Stockstill. And you see Coach Fabrizio making a couple of changes. We saw Simi McAlpin playing the defensive end against Southwestern all night long. She's moved into the attacking third as a striker now.
Hamilton has that one go out of bounds, but they're going to say it went off the Russell County player's foot, and Hamilton will inbounds. Turnover in the backside, and Russell has a chance.
Good thought there between Lexi Lawless and Salyer on a give and go, but just a little too aggressive with her pass.
Wow, I don't know if she meant it to go there, but shot on goal, sent back.
Again, PC's
Law-
defenders.
Lawless did a pretty good job in front of the goalie to get that one out of harm's way. Well, the ball has stayed on the Russell end for a while.
And here comes Pulaski on the counter, and they will look. They get it into space there in the middle of the field by Sexton. Sexton looking to get it up the field.
Get back to middle, Sid.
Sidney Martin streaked up the left side. I lost.
Maddie Sexton do a lot of dribbling. Sidney Martin controls it, looks to shoot. Russell clears it out. Here comes another shot on goal, just over top of the net. Shot there by Velasco from the right side of the box.
So it should be a goal kick for Russell County, the Lady Lakers.
23 minutes exactly on the clock. Score
Opening
still
half.
3-0. Lady Maroons.
Tomorrow night, football everywhere. All three local teams in action, and we'll have all three games.
The oblong football.
Yeah, the not real football. This is real football in the world.
With laces and pads.
Yeah.
Sawyer down the left side. Sends it back in the middle to Sexton. Sexton looking to pass out to the wing. She does. In the blind corner. PC doing a lot of passing right now, trying to get Russell to come off their mark. Over the top of Lily Hamilton. And Weisbrot will come out of there. Hamilton and Weisbrot, they are very two similar in stature.
Similar in build, similar in stature, and similar in play. Both of those are two nice soccer players. And their size does not hinder them. They are very aggressive for their...
Both of them go about 5'2".
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, over the head of Lexi Lawless.
Hatcher got a whole lot of boot on that, though, from about the 35-yard area.
Abigail Money was crashing in from the top of the box and got a ponytail on it, but it just wasn't able to get it in.
How good's that sun going to feel about the end of November when we're doing sports?
Yeah, it won't be here then.
It won't be here.
Get there, Sid.
Nice read right there. Nice pass to Sydney Martin down the left side. She passes it back. Nice move right there by Maddie Sexton. Maddie turns and fires on goal. Evans is able to knock it out of there.
That one was cranked.
Pulaski's sixth shot by my count.
They got a rush of goals. They've got three there in about a 2-minute span, and now everything is settled into the 3-0 score.
Allie Sexton gets it again. She creates a little space. Another shot on goal, and that time
She
a great
got-
save
and
by Evans.
Sexton got bumped off her mark, as you like to say. She got tackled from the side or the back, or
Corner kick awarded to the Lady Maroons.
Pulaski corner will be upcoming.
Allie Sexton, again, got a good boot on it, put it right on goal. Liz Evans had to go to the ground to save that with one hand.
Evans had a rough couple minutes there with that flurry, but she's done a nice job since.
Well, PC did a very good job of putting the balls in the corner of the net.
Yep.
And now they're trying to shoot right at it, and as the corner kick comes in, it sails over top of the goal and out of bounds, and that will give Russell County a corner kick. As we get under 19 minutes, we have a couple of subs in, and we would like to thank
Kendra Anderson.
Don Franklin, Somerset. Go ahead.
No, I was going to say Haley Franklin just checked in, one of the subs.
Don Franklin, Somerset family of dealerships. They treat you like family. Before I get started here, looks like we're going to have some more action. Another goal shot, and it will be a good pass there into Allie
Goal for the
Sexton.
Lady Maroons.
And that will
Number
be
22,
Allie
Allie
Sexton's first
Sexton.
goal of the game at the 19:21 mark of the first half. Allie Sexton puts it in the back of the goal, and the Lady Maroons now lead 4-0.
Don't forget, we'll have a United Cumberland Bank player of the game at the conclusion of our match. Also, at halftime, we'll bring you the Susan Hansford halftime report. And on the Randall D. Turpin scoreboard, as just given to you, Pulaski leads 4-0.
And I will finish up the Don Franklin read. They treat you like family. A big thank you to Don Franklin Somerset Family of Dealerships Kentucky for presenting tonight's coverage of high school soccer. Be sure to take advantage of the end of summer savings at any of their Somerset locations. Visit them at any of their 4 Somerset locations or on Facebook at Don Franklin Somerset Family of Dealerships, where they treat you like family. Kurt, as we come back to action.
That one's going to find the sidelines as it trickled out of bounds up on the far side, and Pulaski is ready to throw it in, but I think we're going to get some substitutions awaiting that as Kaylee Turner, Hamilton comes out, and there was another one went in.
Kylie Haste.
Thank you very much.
Number 8.
There's the throw. Pulaski's got numbers.
Allie Sexton looking to make something happen again. She's got runners down both wings. Give and go.
Nice.
And a nice pass to Martin, and Martin puts it through. So the assist goes to Allie Sexton, and Sydney Martin will get her first goal of the year at 18:02.
Now you've got a flurry going again. We went better part of 16 minutes with no scoring, and Pulaski with goals inside of slightly over a minute apart here, and they lead 5-0, as you said, on the Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard.
And I don't know what the rule is in high school soccer as far as a running clock. Is it 10 goals?
No, 10 is a stoppage.
Oh, 10 is a stoppage.
Yeah, I think when you get up 10-0, I could be wrong. I have been before.
Looking to go again, passes it in to Maddie Sexton. Madison turns and shoots, and it will be saved by Liz Evans this time.
Evans comes out and punts it.
As we try to figure out the mercy rule back here behind us, and it is 10. It's Madison Weisbrot looking to go, and she takes a long shot outside the 18 box, and it's an easy save for Audrey Jasper. So again, Jasper having a good night, hasn't had to face a whole lot of trouble.
Well, but she's certainly been spot on when she's had one at her. Great effort.
Yeah. Then you had 5'2" Madison Weisbrot going up against Alexi Lawless.
And others.
And she was able to fight through and control it. And you see Russell again.
She's quite the striker. She plays up front, quite small, but very impressed.
Freshman, so she's going to be around for at least 3 more years.
I was right on the 10-0 rule, by the way. I heard Kevin doing some checking for us back here, I think.
So we're halfway there. 16 minutes to go here in the first half.
And it's 10 points. It's not 10-0 by necessity.
Sydney Martin controlled it. Looked to pass it out to the wing, and nobody was there.
Martin does the basketball steal.
Yeah.
Ran around behind her and used her foot to steal it instead of a hand. But she's a very athletic young lady. If you watch her play basketball, she's...
Nice pass here by... Nice pass over here to the left side to Haley Franklin. And just her first touch got away from her just a little bit. Liz Evans is able to come off her line and make the save. So her 5th save of the night. She's given up 5 goals, but it could already be 7 or 8-0. Yep. As Audrey Jasper collects that one out of the air.
Audrey Jasper fair caught that one, to use a other football term. That was a catch. Kind of spinner, and it went real high.
Again, Pulaski again on the attack. Simi McAlpin giving chase.
McAlpin has got really good foot speed. We saw her on the defensive end Tuesday night, but here on the offensive end, she has a burst that she can go get the ball.
And as of the offensive threats up there right now between Maddie Sexton, Lexi Lawless, Allie Sexton, and Sydney Martin. She is yet to get a goal, but I will be shocked if she doesn't get one here tonight.
You've got some scorers in that group.
Allie Sexton will take the corner along the right side here for the Maroons, as Pulaski does wait to set up
A conventional
set piece,
corner,
right?
yeah.
Sexton serves it in across the face of the goal, and coming in from the backside was Haley Franklin. And if she could have got a head on that, there would have been your 6th goal of the game. But as it is, it goes all the way across the field into the blind corner and goes out of bounds.
How much time we got? I can't.
14.
Yeah, there it is. We have had how many offsides calls?
0.
Thank you.
The game for the Lady Maroons.
Lady Maroons will get another player into the game.
And for the Lady
Alyssa
Lakers,
Salyer.
number 10,
Alyssa Salyer.
Yara Reyes.
A much-deserved rest for Allie Sexton.
And Diara.
And not
Reyes.
happy about it. She wanted to stay out there.
You got a late whistle. I don't know. I guess the ball went across the
It
sideline.
did, and the official, I think, was blowing the whistle. I just don't think we heard him because one of the players stopped.
So ball squirts away from Stockstill, but they're able to recover. Forced back up to midfield. Good touch of the head by Maddie Sexton. She heads it out wide, goes and collects it. Now Russell has got a little bit of space. Need to pass it to the middle of the field, and they do, but it's too far ahead, and Audrey is able to come up and collect it very easily. Russell had
a great 2-on-1 opportunity. Plus, they had a backside runner over here. They had really a 3-on-2, but the kick was too hard.
Abigail Money was running right down the middle. And that, at this level, that's one thing that you really want to see is, pass the ball, find open teammates, create space. The ball control, ball skills, obviously are not at the level of college, professional, international players, so you have to do a lot of passing to open players.
Yeah, here it's kind of like an analogy of a high school quarterback. Some of the windows are pretty large.
Right.
You've got openings out there at times.
Here comes Pulaski on the attack again, and they are going to, they had a threat, and Russell was able to regroup and get it in the blind corner. Comes back out here in front of us and goes out of bounds, and it will result in a throw.
Russell substituted there after those early 3 goals, but they've stayed pretty much with the same players. Wow.
Weisbrot makes a nice move. She
Caught the top of it.
Well, and she's shooting from distance.
Oh, yeah.
Turnover here near the goal, and Jasper was way off her line. If Money was able to collect that, she would have had an easy goal chance.
Really good job by Lawless, though, to kind of bail out her goalkeeper, her keeper, after that one got away.
Turnover right at the top of the box. Pulaski gave it away, and Money happened to be there. And like I said, Jasper was way off her line. She was almost at the top of the 18.
Right.
A couple of subs for Pulaski come back onto the field, and Allie Sexton.
And Hamilton.
And Lily Hamilton.
2 and double 2.
Well, and Russell has the corner kick, and Weisbrot got woed up because of the substitutions.
Couldn't go quick.
She's been in a hurry.
Couldn't go quick. Well, one thing you're doing, and when you go immediately, you kept the other team from setting up their defensive wall, and I can understand it maybe. Never seen it before, though, to be honest.
Weisbrot does serve it in to the top of the box. Bennett turns and shoots, but it is wide.
Jasper's another save. Well, a lot of green grass, Sexton.
Pulaski looking to extend this 5-goal lead, crosses it, and that's McAlpin.
Yeah, she got
McAlpin, and it does go in. Yeah, it does. So McAlpin, nice pass over there. McAlpin in the right spot at the right time, and she does get her first goal with 9:59 on the clock. Simi McAlpin extends.
So Siri finally got hers. You called that one for her earlier, you know, that she was due one.
9:59 on the clock.
Thank you.
Pulaski Lady Maroons extend their lead out to 6-0.
On the Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard.
Thank you.
That was a pretty play. They worked it up to the right side, got a centering pass, got an open look, got it in the net.
Hamilton collects it over the right side, and there's some battling going on. She gives it up, and both of them go down. You are going to get a foul.
Hamilton and Thomas were intent on one of them going down at the end of that play. They were settling something from maybe a few minutes ago. I don't know.
So you'll have a free kick here from Russell. And again, they're in a hurry. They're not going to wait for anything, and it's shot from way out there. And
that's going to get in the creek. Actually, there's a fence down there that catches. But they referred to this early on as the Maroon Lagoon.
Yeah, a lot of balls find their way down into that creek. Because they got the net back there behind the goal, but it's only about 10 to 12 feet higher than the goal because of the elevation.
Yeah.
And just about any of the goals that go over the top of the crossbar find the creek.
That one's going to sail out of bounds. It'll be a throw for Russell County. The ball boy set the ball down distinctly.
Here, it's yours. I don't want it.
Come get it.
Again, Pulaski.
Good steal.
Controls it. They do have numbers. They send it upfield. Martin needs to come meet it. If she meets that, she's got a runner and Haley Franklin down the left side. You called it out. But Russell's able to step through. We've got
a bit of a push, I think, is going to go against Pulaski, and it will be a kick for Russell County.
Yeah, so you got the foul because that would have been a good play-on situation because Russell had the advantage, I felt like.
Kaylee Turner, actually, you're right. I think the officials did Pulaski a favor by calling that one.
And the free kick here will come by the way of Marissa Hatchett, and she sends it wide to the left once again.
And again, you see a lot of, as you mentioned earlier, you see a lot of kicks from the 25 to 35-yard range, and you're just really not able to get enough on the ball to score very often from there.
And Pulaski's going to have another opportunity here because they've got numbers. Plays it out wide again.
We've seen this before.
Here comes the cross, and it is, and there's Simi McAlpin, and she turns a one-timer. Just was not able to get a whole lot on it, and that time Evans did a good job of closing down the angle.
But that was the exact sequence play that we saw earlier. Turnover on this end, get it to the middle, kick it to the wing, advance it up the side, back to the middle, one-timer, as you said. That'll score a lot of goals. And it was handled by 5 different people, if I'm not mistaken, which you were talking about the passing thing earlier.
So as we tick under 7 minutes here in the first half in a 6-0 ball game, Pulaski, their big collision over there at midfield is, again, you see Lily Hamilton right in the middle of it.
Well, you know, Hamilton's a great big young lady, and she just throws her weight around a lot out there. She does not miss contact. I will say that, and I love that. I mean, it's like, don't push me around. And she's another one of those, like we said about McAlpin. You'll find her everywhere.
Yes.
She's like everywhere.
That was a great ball served in right there by Lexi Lawless from midfield.
Yep.
It had steam on it, and McAlpin kind of got in the way.
Yeah. Maybe couldn't get out of the way.
Yeah, true. That ball, I think that ball would have been on goal if McAlpin doesn't get a touch on it. As it is, it goes over the inline. Russell comes back with a goal kick, and this is something here that I have seen, especially in this game. You don't have a very strong-legged person that takes the goal kick, and Pulaski's just taking advantage of it. And here we go again. See Pulaski Sexton off the back side of a Russell player. Back up to midfield. Squeezes through, has a runner down on the right side and missed her. Weisbach was running free down the right side.
Money couldn't get her the ball, or missed her, like you said, didn't see her.
And here comes Pulaski. They got a runner down the left side, but they like the right
Give and
side.
go.
Nice give and go. And if she can get a foot on it, and she does, and that will be Maddie Sexton with her third goal of the night. And
she ends
will
up
get
in
the
the
hat
goal.
trick.
She ends up in the goal.
Number 11, Maddie Sexton.
That was
Nice
great
give and
work.
go.
Allie
Yeah.
Sexton.
Yeah, Allie Sexton, sister to sister. And at the 5:14 mark on the Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard, Maddie Sexton collects her third goal of the night to extend the Lady Maroon lead out to 7-0.
Yeah, once again, though, the handling of the last three scores from Pulaski have just been a thing to watch. Hamilton's going to let it sail over her head.
And then she sticks her nose right back in there against the bigger player.
That'll go off of Anderson.
Pulaski will have a throw. She throws it in quickly up the sideline. Collected by Russell, but then kicked out.
How far can you throw a soccer ball, you think, two-handed like that?
About maybe 20 yards.
Okay. I don't think I could throw it as far as I've seen some of these throws.
I tell you, there was, I remember watching Somerset and PC soccer a few years, and Tanner Marshall used to have he was a weapon on a throw-in. If the ball was in anywhere around the 18-yard area from the sideline, he could throw the ball in front of the goal.
And a couple trying to get their legs untangled over there on the throw. No harm, no foul. They just went out of bounds, and it'll be a throw for Pulaski. Well, they may have called a foul because the ball, they rolled it back in play. So they did call what I thought was a foul.
Allie Sexton can't control it. Russell will look to counter. Lily Smith dribbles it into trouble. It's taken away. And here goes Allie Sexton. Got a player down for the Lady Maroons back behind the play. Sydney Martin on the left wing.
Yeah, no stoppage there. Yeah, now we get the stoppage.
And we'll take a knee because she does look to be in some pain. So as we take a break here, we talked about here at halftime, we will have our Susan Hansford Realtor halftime report. Susan Hansford believes that just like in a ball game, everyone needs a coach in the important events.
And we'll be back after this break.
I need to want my face. It must be a rule that you point the press box toward the sun.
It's got to be.
Yeah,
I think somewhere in the rules of KHSA, the press box must face the setting sun.
no matter the sport.
It's a rule. Yeah. Even if you have to turn the field to accommodate it. Yeah.
The accommodations down here are not quite as good as
They screwed up.
Well, I know, but I've seen worse soccer. This is not that. Well, hopefully y'all are going to be able to play up there. There's a football game up there.
There was a JV.
There's a football game going on up
middle
there.
school or something.
Originally, he scheduled 3 up there. Played 2, but I think one of them we weren't supposed to. The Somerset game was not supposed to be one of those up there.
He told me that night he thought the next one would be the senior night.
That's supposed to be one, yeah.
Miller's trying to get barricades built up there right now. He's a man in a panic.
Is that because of that?
Track.
This
Trying to
goes
keep.
up stripe.
Oh, I didn't know if it's because that one guy got the broke leg, but you sent us that message on and all that.
Did
About
I?
J. Cobb and all that.
Hey, Lil,
Oh no, no.
what happened?
He.
Just went down.
Still not having
She just went down.
Right. And no, they said that turf's not made to be walked on.
No, they just don't want people out here.
What you said. We good.
And welcome back to
They're gonna, so they were gonna build a fence.
Pulaski High School, Toyota Somerset High School soccer game here between the Pulaski County Maroons and the Lady Lakers of Russell County, as we have a Pulaski Maroon player down. We have an injury timeout on the field. Both teams have cleared.
Fortunately, Katie is out there. Pulaski has a trainer on site at when they have home events, and there are 2 going on right now, unless there's one in the gym. I don't know if there is or not, but there's a football game above us, and she runs back and forth on a golf cart. And so you do have a trainer on site, and I say that to say this. At Taylor County the other night, we saw a football player injured, and there was no ambulance available. There was a long delay before medical help. Had Katie not been there with the visiting team, I'm not sure exactly how that plays out, but this looks like, and stay out of this, Mike, you're not a doctor, but it looks like a lower leg injury.
Yeah, that's Kaylee Turner.
Yeah.
Is the injured Maroon, and she gets a little help off the field. And with 3:23 to go here in the first half, Lady Maroons lead 7-0. And at halftime, we will have our Susan Hansford Realtor halftime report. Susan Hansford believes that just like in a ball game, everyone needs a coach in the important events in life. Having a great realtor when purchasing a home or property makes all the difference in the outcome of the transaction. Susan Hansford will guide you through the transaction so you can appreciate the journey through the real estate process. Call Susan Hansford today at 606-219-3276 to begin your journey. You had a thought. I think that I cut you off.
No, you're just listening to Toyota of Somerset High School Soccer, our title sponsor and our presenting sponsor, Ford Brothers Realtors. This is Lake Cumberland Sports. We are so glad to be able to do this. As Kevin and the management, we've got volleyball and some soccer being played, and again, I want to emphasize where we've been. Both places have acted very glad to see us, and it's our pleasure to get to bring other sports. We just say, remember the sponsors, because they make this possible. They're back to play.
And because of the injury, Pulaski had possession, so the referee will put it back into the defensive zone to the Pulaski player, and then they kick it out of bounds. And then Russell kicks it out of bounds. So Pulaski will have a throw right here as the clock sets to go under 3 minutes. And
7-0, Pulaski leads. Trying to see, I think Pulaski may have got another. I see Ellery Tarter in the game for Pulaski. They got maybe some other players in during that dead ball stoppage, and we'll try to make sure we find them. I see Lawless, she's still out there.
And Russell, nice little spin move there by Money. She gives it out to Wise, brought down the right side. Attempts a shot, but it will go off Lawless.
Well, I was told that Hanson might not play tonight, but there is a 10 out there, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe I misread a number. It's very possible.
And corner from Russell, top of the penalty area, trying to get something on goal, and Money has it, turns.
Good attempt.
And there is, yeah. They got Jasper out of her
and
goal.
Madison Wiesbrought again on the corner of the goal, but that one she just caught off the outside of the foot, and it golfed her, shanked it off to the right side.
We've had more golf terms.
Well, I know a little bit more about golf than I do, but I'm learning.
Here comes
Wow.
Pulaski on the break. They've got Sexton in a hurry.
There's some
she
foot
takes
skills.
A shot from outside, right at the corner of the 18, and Evans is able to get both hands on it, but will go out of bounds, and Pulaski will get a corner out of it with a minute to go before half. Opportunity here to get their 8th goal of the game. That's right, 8th goal. If you're just now joining.
7-0.
And here is the service in. Off the head, and it comes right back to Sexton, and she sends it across right through the middle of the box, and there's about 16 players right there, and it doesn't touch any of them.
Impossible. We're headed toward a half a minute.
Oh, but right at the top of the box, Allie Sexton's got it. She will take a shot, but it will go right at Evans again, and she is able to get a save and serve it back up to midfield. Hamilton tries to knock it down, but Adriana Thomas nudges her off the ball. There's a lot of pushing going on.
That's Hamilton and Thomas again. They're having fun.
Thomas doing a good job of controlling it. Passes it across the middle. Looks it for Abigail Money.
Turner with the temporary steal.
There's a lot of contact
Let's call it
going on
halftime.
right there. And I think we're going to get a foul.
Okay,
And going to get a free kick as the clock ran to 0.
So with no time on the clock.
And there's no way that she was 10 feet.
10 yards.
10 yards, yeah.
She might have been 6 feet and blocked the body, and that hurt me, and I'm sitting 75 yards away from it, but that shot was blocked cleanly.
Yeah, but they will put 10 minutes on the half, and that will bring us.
All right, we are at the half.
To halftime, where the Lady Maroons lead in this one 7-0, and I don't know that Russell County realized that it's halftime.
I think Allie Sexton has a soccer ball imprinted on the side as she comes toward us. That one. How far away was she, seriously? I mean, the people at home are watching this, but
she may have been 3 yards.
They could have maybe almost shook hands if they had tried real hard. Anyway, halftime finds on the Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard. Pulaski County leads this one 7-0 over Russell County. This is Toyota of Somerset, our title sponsor. And Kevin is ready to thank some of the good folks who helped sponsor soccer.
Since 1988, Toyota of Somerset has been serving and supporting our local communities. We want you to know that we are here for you and your family. Someone you can trust, someone you can count on, now and for the better days to come. Trusted, loyal, dedicated, helpful, and consistent. Toyota of Somerset. Come see us or visit us online at toyotaofsomerset.com.
We, the people of this great land, are resilient and will get through this. And buying and selling is the real stimulus. Land and real estate are the premium investments, and they're not just making any more land. At Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we'll get you the most for your property with live, online, and multi-parcel auctions. Selling farms, homes, developments, and commercial properties for top dollar. Give us a call or online at FordBrothersInc.com.
Hi, I'm Michael Laxton, President and CEO of United Cumberland Bank. At UCB, we know that being involved in the community is really important, and the Chamber is just one of the ways that we do that. We do outreach through the schools. Specifically, we love local sports programs, helped out with several playgrounds across our markets. Any way we can help in the community and get involved. We try to be involved in all of our communities and markets. Our customers are our neighbors too. As a community bank, we want to be part of the community.
And welcome back to the Susan Hansford Realtor halftime report here from the Pulaski County, the Maroon Lagoon, where tonight Toyota of Somerset's high school soccer were at halftime. Pulaski County with a 7-0 lead over Russell County. Going to do a recap of the goals here in just a minute, but we want to thank Susan Hansford. She believes, just like in a ball game, everyone needs a coach in the important events in life. Having a great realtor when purchasing a home or property makes all the difference in the outcome of the transaction. Susan Hansford will guide you through the transaction so you can appreciate the journey through the real estate process. Call Susan today at 606-219-3276 to begin your journey. Don't forget, at the end of this game, Chris and I will select the United Cumberland Bank player of the game from the Lady Maroons. And we also want to thank the Don Franklin Somerset family of dealerships. They are our official photography sponsor. And a big thank you to them for all their coverage that they give us of high school soccer. Be sure to take advantage of the end of summer savings at any of their Somerset locations. Visit them at any of their 4 locations on Facebook or on Facebook at Don Franklin Somerset Family of Dealerships. They treat you like family. Couldn't do the live reads for the Sun. How's that for an excuse to the boss?
That's what you're going with?
Let's not go with that. Do you want to do a scoring recap, or do you want me to?
I can.
Here is a scoring recap brought to you by Chris.
So at 37 minutes and 2 seconds on the clock, Maddie Sexton put the first goal into the back of the net to lead the scoring for Pulaski to put them up 1-0. Shortly thereafter, less than a minute and a half with 35:59 on the clock, Maddie Sexton struck again for her second goal of the game to go up 2-0. Then Alexi Lawless got in the action less than 40 seconds after Maddie's goal at 35:18 on the clock and extended Pulaski's lead out to 3-0. Then we had a little bit of a drought, if you want to say, went all the way down to 19:21, and the other Sexton on the team, that's Allie Sexton, got in on the scoring, her first goal of the night, and that took the lead to 4-0 for the Lady Maroons. And we had another flurry after that with 18:02 on the clock. Sydney Martin got in on the action. She scored her first goal, and the score was out to 5-0. Then Simi McAlpin was able to get her first goal of the game at the 9:59 mark to go up 6-0. And then Maddie Sexton got the hat trick. She struck again with 5:14 to go on the clock before halftime, and that's where we stand here from Lady Maroons soccer field.
Remind everybody that tomorrow night, all 3 local high school football teams will be in action. Lake Cumberland Sports will be at all 3 of those to bring you all the action. Here's kind of how the breakdown will be. Somerset goes on the road to Russell County, if I'm not mistaken. That one will be audio. And Chris and I will be just up the hill from where we are at Pulaski County tomorrow night. It will be the dedication of the new turf and its senior night. And that game, Pulaski County will entertain Wayne County.
With the sun at our back.
We hope to have this. If the sun's not at our back tomorrow night, we have a real story for you all.
We're calling a baseball game.
So tomorrow night, Pulaski will entertain Wayne County, and then our Buffalo Wings and Rings video game of the week will be Southwestern hosting West Jessamine. So once again, all 3 of those, they're all scheduled for around a 7:30 kick. Somerset may be an 8 o'clock kick because of it being Russell County, but if you'll check our website, and I will, when Chris and I get back to action, I will go and verify those times for you during the second half just to make sure, because I forgot about the fact that Russell County was on different time than we're on. But I think it's still a 7:30 local Somerset kick, and I'll check that.
Yes, but we've heard that it may be the official kickoff time may be closer to 7:40 or 7:45
for Pulaski County because of some sort of ribbon cutting. I'm not sure. We're on a need-to-know basis. So anyway, tune in, and if you tune in at 7:15 and you don't hear the football game, wait 5 minutes and come on back. We're going to get you ready for second half action with Pulaski County leading 7-0. But before we do that, let's step out for one final break, and we'll get you back with second half action here from the Maroon Lagoon.
Since 1988, Toyota of Somerset has been serving and supporting our local communities. We want you to know that we are here for you and your family. Someone you can trust, someone you can count on, now and for the better days to come. Trusted, loyal, dedicated, helpful, and consistent. Toyota of Somerset. Come see us or visit us online at toyotaofsomerset.com.
We, the people of this great land, are resilient and will get through this. And buying and selling is the real stimulus. Land and real estate are the premium investments, and they're not just making any more land. At Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we'll get you the most for your property with live, online, and multi-parcel auctions. Selling farms, homes, developments, and commercial properties for top dollar. Give us a call or online at FordBrothersInc.com.
Hi, I'm Michael Laxton, President and CEO of United Cumberland Bank. At UCB, we know that being involved in the community is really important, and the Chamber is just one of the ways that we do that. We do outreach through the schools. Specifically, we love local sports programs. Helped out with several playgrounds across our markets. Any way we can help in the community and get involved. We try to be involved in all of our communities and markets. Our customers are our neighbors too. As a community bank, we want to be part of the community.
Halftime about winding down. The Susan B. Hansford halftime show winds down here from the Maroon Lagoon. Toyota of Somerset's coverage of high school soccer and our presenting sponsor, the Ford Brothers Auctioneer and Realtors. We're glad you could join us tonight. I'm Mike Kerr. He's Chris Staten. We were talking off air during the break, and Kevin reminded us that this Sunday, Eastern Kentucky University, which are EKU as I'll ever known, will play UK in women's soccer on the SEC network, and a local legend leads Eastern in scoring, and Audrey Anderson.
Jeremy Anderson, yeah.
And she is in her senior season, and if you want to, with the click of a dial, you can watch that SEC network live coverage of Eastern and UK and see one of the local, according to the consensus of the three of us, the best high school soccer player they've ever seen play in this area. So that's 3-0.
Quick stat just to give you, and I'm sure that I probably missed 1, 2, 3, 5. I've got Pulaski right now with 22 shots.
Wow.
I've got them with 5, 10, 14 shots on goal. 7 of those have been saved. 7 of them have went through.
Okay.
So 22 shots at the goal.
I guess we'll point out that Audrey Jasper has extended her scoreless streak with us present to 3 halves.
So, even with the scoring prowess of Maddie Sexton, Audrey Jasper has to be in the conversation for player of the game. With another shutout.
When your keeper doesn't give up any, you're always in the game.
And Pulaski will take over where they left off. Well, trying to give it up a little too quickly there at midfield.
And for those of you who have listened to us opine about not being able to see, I've got full vision of the Pulaski end of the field now.
I'm glad you do.
I didn't say I was going to use it. Martin comes over and keeps it from going. No, it did get out of bounds. It'll be a throw to Russell County. Now it's yours.
Blind corner. It's Jeremiah's, because it is down in the corner. And I see players running that direction, but I have no vision of the ball. But now it comes out across the face of the goal, and Russell had an opportunity, but Lily Hamilton does a good job of getting it out of danger. And back in defensive spot again is Simi McAlpin. And the ball will get into the goal. Oh, we're going to have our first offsides.
Well, we're waiting. It's going to be. Well, it's got to be a foul. It wasn't offsides call, I assume. All right.
He's heading up with his hand. And here comes Sidney Martin in a hurry. Oh, overruns the ball.
Nice shot on goal, just a little wide.
Lexi
Lawless, yeah.
Sidney Martin running down the right side together, and Lawless took it on in, shot it across. There was nobody on the backside for Pulaski.
Yeah, that's the key. If someone had been running up the backside, that's how you get the easy ones.
But here's where Pulaski has been able to take advantage. On these goal kicks, you see there's 3 Pulaski players up here unmarked.
And the ball barely didn't get out of the 18.
Right, and so, Pulaski has a distinct advantage on the goal kicks.
Yeah, and that puts your defense immediately in harm's way. I mean, your offense, if they can't handle the first pass, they're turned into shot territory.
Well, and I'm no soccer coach, but if I
find somebody that can punt it out of there.
Well, and you just don't have somebody with that kind of leg strength. But if I'm Coach Newby, I've got 9 or 10 defenders down here, and we're going to get the ball out of that end anyway.
I'm with you because, again, you put yourself, it's kind of like in basketball, somebody's pressing you and you can't make the initial pass.
Right. You have trouble dribbling. You're having trouble getting the passes in. And
throw in for Russell.
Ball plays pinball.
I'm going to guess that was Hamilton on the backside that cleared that one out.
Going to have a foul given here against Russell, and Pulaski will get a free kick just about 10 yards shy of midfield, maybe, if she sets the ball down.
Ellery Tarter on the backside of that, but it was already dead.
Allie Sexton serves it to the top of the 18, and it ricochets off of Jocelyn Weisbrot. Alexia Lawless tracks it down, gives it back to Stockster. And she thinks tries to send it down the right side to Martin, but just a little too far up the middle.
Stay with her. Stay with her. Good.
So we've had one offsides call. We've had one handball that Sydney Martin tried to score on right in front of the net. Only had a handful of fouls.
McAlpin has it and kind of, well, they're going to get a throw out of this. It went off the Russell player's leg.
They are in a hurry. Bad pass creates an offensive chance for Russell, but quickly thwarted by Sexton.
That one's going to sail just wide and down into the out-of-bounds area. It's Pulaski County again, though. You face this situation of a goal kick, and we'll see how this plays. Slightly better.
Again, though, got trouble and have to really.
Yeah, and that turns somebody like Martin, a vulture, loose. That one's going to go out of bounds. It'll be a throw for Pulaski. But you just turn these scorers up front loose when they know you can't kick it over their head.
Right. Martin looking to pass
Yes.
it, and she does get a pass there to Lawless. Now you have Sexton, and this
That
careens.
That one skinned the pipe, I think. That hit the post.
And that was Maddie Sexton looking for her fourth goal of the night.
She missed that one by inches.
But it was all set up.
And the
as you
sun
said.
has set beyond the trees, and I am so happy.
Yeah. We can actually see the other side of the field at this point. Still can't see the corner.
That's okay. Pulaski has it back. Sexton.
Oh, nice move.
Oh, step through.
Nice ball skills.
Lines it up from about 20. It's deflected. And Russell County will kick it out of play, and it'll be a throw. And Martin wastes 0 time in getting it back to Sexton. Give and go with Sexton. Couldn't get it back. Now McAlpin will step in behind and save it. That one's exchange of blocks. McAlpin all the way into the corner. Ball was cleared away by Russell. Go ahead, partner.
You're doing a good job.
That one's going to sail across the end line. There's a point. I don't know if he is. He's signaling a throw for Russell County.
Yeah, it went through Sydney Martin's legs, but they brought it in on the field. It's going to be
They're going to say
free
Martin
kick.
with some sort of illegal touch, maybe.
Another handball.
Handball, offside. I don't get any signal. All I saw was he stuck his left paw up.
Yeah.
There's Martin to McAlpin. Center of the field, that's Abigail Money. She's battling, and it's finally taken away and going to be turned over to Pulaski. Kick is deflected, and that one,
Whoa.
Pulaski's in business. Martin misses the pass, but it goes behind her. And for the second time in a matter of minutes, Maddie Sexton clangs one off the top post.
That time it got a little more of the bar.
That one had a little bit of juice on it, too. That yeah, she was well on her way to the fourth one. The golden sombrero. Russell County clears it into the front. headed back into the play, but that would be Hamilton. Runs them off the ball and beats them to it and sends it up the left side. That's going to roll out to the middle, but Russell would cover. Here comes Pulaski after the turnover. Sexton. Yeah, it could be. It's Sexton with a runner up the right side. That's going to be to Martin. Martin, short side, just missed it.
Great ball right there.
Those two were looking for each other, though, for 50 yards coming from the center line.
Yeah, Lawless dribbled it in, and she just placed it between two Laker defenders. And
it was Lawless. I think I said Sexton, but it was Lawless. Thank you.
Martin was just not able to get it on goal.
Yeah. Still, though, you like to see that because it's structured and it's going to produce results. Well, this time they kick it out to the side, and that one is deflected and still into Pulaski, deep in the Russell zone. Finally, it'll come out toward midfield. McAlpin put it on the deck, blew by a couple people. Lawless in the middle, and it's a good job to check it away on a steal. But there's McAlpin. Battle for the ball, going to roll out of bounds. It'll be a throw for Pulaski County from about 25 yards.
We have obviously not kept a time of possession clock during this game, but
lopsided.
But I would go out on a limb. We're 50 minutes into this game, that we are probably real close to 40-10, 35-15.
I think you're about right. Another throw, and McAlpin has it. Tries to find Martin, now spin away from her and take it toward the middle. Ball kicked away, and Russell's going to come away with it, except Pulaski beats him to the ball. Allie Sexton up the left side. Hamilton. No, Hamilton's back here, excuse me. Lawless, little dump pass away. It'll come back to Lawless after the giveaway. She hits into the box, and it'll hit the ground and roll to the feet of the keeper, and Evans will come away with it. Evans walks out to the end of the 18 and punts it and got it almost to midfield.
Much better ball there coming from. So, I mean, you got to think, Evans' leg strength, obviously with that, she got it all the way up to midfield. I don't know why they're not giving her the goal kick. Maybe she just can't kick it off the ground.
I don't know. Pulaski has it back, centering pass into the box.
Trouble.
Sexton. Great save, another save, and a pretty good job at the back end of that by the keeper from Russell County.
2 shots, 2 saves.
The first one was dead on.
And that one's off the side of the foot a little bit, but still, at least it's up towards midfield.
Hamilton runs it down, and it'll give away. That's Sexton.
Yeah. And not only have you had PC with a lot of time of possession advantage, it's all been in the attacking third.
Yeah, that's the key. A lot of, it's been in scoring territory. McAlpin gets it in, shoots it from about 25 yards. It's deflected. She's going to battle into the corner, and it's going to be kicked out of bounds and should be a corner kick for Pulaski.
And it will be. It looks like Simi McAlpin will gather up the ball, and she will serve it in.
I was told by the soccer aficionados, just call it a corner. You sound like you know more about what you're talking about instead of add the kick to it. There is the corner.
Goal. Oh,
Sexton
great
got
save.
one on frame, and that's the best save. Unbelievable extension and a right paw and a deflection and a great save.
Yeah, Liz
Tip
Evans
your hat to Liz
able
Evans.
To get her, and she's rubbing that shoulder because there was some heat behind that shot.
Sexton feels like she was robbed.
And she turned around
and acknowledged.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here she goes again, though.
Yep, she said, I'll put it a little higher. This one too high. It'll sell out. That'll be a goal kick for Russell County. 27-20 to go in the game. And we're still where we were at halftime. 7-0. Pulaski on top on the Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard.
30th shot of the night.
30th. What, 18 or 20 of them on goal?
I've got.
That one's going to sail across the end line after Martin kicked it away, and it'll be a corner. And Pulaski to take the corner will be Lawless, I think. She's behind the telephone pole right now, but Unless I learn differently, I'm going to say Lexi Lawless on the corner.
Audrey Jasper could have done her homework here in the second half.
Yeah, she's lonesome, isn't she? She's back here going, would y'all want to come down here every now and then? And ball centered, and Pulaski's going to keep it in their end, but actually turned over at midfield. Sexton plays it back in, stolen away. That's Bennett. Bennett's going to come away with it after she and McAlpin trade feet. McAlpin lost it over the side. I think it'll be a throw for Russell County.
Yeah, it will.
Sexton had everybody in the joint jumping and then threw it behind her. Pulaski has it in the middle. That's Lawless. Walks it into the front, kicks it to the right side. Ball goes off the side of the foot. Trying to make sure who that was on the shot. That was, is it Katira Anderson? I think.
Yeah, Katira, we'll have to get Anderson.
I'll go with Katira till I hear different.
Yeah.
But that was off the side of her foot.
Nice header, Chloe. You got time, you got time.
McAlpin centers. That one will be stolen away. A little contact as Hamilton hadn't been able to get involved in bumping into anybody. She's been back on the defensive end. She comes up and makes the steal. The tackle. Once again, Anderson, that one just got underneath her foot. She was in position to maybe get a shot on goal. Martin definitely thought she was in position to get a shot on goal there. You could tell by body language. And a well-deserved trip to the sidelines by Siri McAlpin.
And Alyssa Sawyer, freshman for the Lady Maroons, will check into the game.
McAlpin and Coach Fabricio having a brief discussion down here.
And there's Lily Hamilton drawing the foul.
I love it.
She couldn't get any action down here.
Well, they wouldn't come down on her end, so she had to come up here. That's what you love to see. I mean, that's just wanting to be a part. But it will draw the foul, and it'll be a free kick for Russell County.
And I believe in the second half, this is only the second or third time that the ball has even been in Pulaski's.
Yeah, I think you're right. My memory didn't even have it back down there. Russell County will lose it out of the sideline, and Pulaski will have a throw, and Pulaski's going to have a substitute as McAlpin comes back in the first she's subbing for you. Wonder why I'm laughing. Was getting ready to do the throw, and it was just like, whoops, nope, I'm coming out. Let the ball roll down her back, did Sexton, Allie Sexton.
Right, Allie Sexton.
Just like, okay, I'm good. Kind of game you need after a hard-fought game they had earlier in the week with a crosstown rival, and the officials talking to the players, and I don't know who's involved in this discussion.
Somebody got a yellow card. Somebody got a yellow card. We'll see who gets sent off, and it looks like they are going to send off Haley Franklin.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Nobody from Russell County, to my knowledge, has gone to the sideline. So Franklin's coming this way, and Velasco will come back.
So Ariana Money and Haley Franklin were the two that the referee were talking to, and Franklin will draw the yellow card as we have
Sexton back.
Allie Sexton and Esmeralda Ramirez Velasco.
Sawyers will check out. Throw in. Off the head of a retreating Russell County player. Never saw it. Have to talk to my teammate about that one.
Oh, look who's in the middle of this one again.
No, who would have thought it? Well, there's just a good old-fashioned football collision. And it should be, well, waiting to see. It should have been a foul against Russell County.
They did. They're going to give Pulaski the kick there.
Hamilton just got up and sauntered away. Pretty good collision.
Sydney
nice header ahead by Martin. To Sexton. To Lawless.
Goal.
To Sexton. Shot. No. I'm amazed. I thought she would have cranked it behind her. That's Lawless. That one's going to go off the hand and squibbed by the right up or the left upright.
Now, I've got a complaint.
On me?
Yeah.
Put it in writing.
Are you the complaint department?
Put it in writing. Yeah, I get most of them.
7 goals.
Yes.
And I have yet to hear you
Go!
give the goal call.
Next one.
7.
Next one. That's incentive for somebody out there to score, and they're going to get to hear my not even half famous goal call.
Yeah,
Pulaski in front of the net section. Oh, couldn't get it. Couldn't get a boot on it. That one might have gotten. Nope, hit the side.
that was Velasco.
No.
Just kidding.
End of the game for Pulaski, number 6. Alyssa Sawyer.
Sawyer's coming back.
Sydney Martin.
Martin will trot to the sideline. She told me she was on limited play tonight with distinct orders to not get hurt. I don't know exactly who that came from, but she plays hard. She's a great athlete, too. If you haven't seen her play basketball, she's special. That shot is blocked by Sawyers. Into the corner, turned over, and Russell will kick it across the end line. We're going to get a goal kick.
No, he's giving
What?
goal kick or corner kick?
I
What'd
mean
you
a
say?
corner kick, excuse
Well,
me.
that's what I thought too, but he
But he
is
pointed
pointing.
at the goal. Yeah.
No, they're going to call a foul just outside the box.
Oh, well,
And so we're going to have a free kick at a weird angle.
Allie Sexton will do the honors. Nobody within 6 feet of her on this one. That's blocked by the goalkeeper. And I'm not sure that the defender didn't maybe get an upper arm, elbow, forearm, something on that, but they're going to call it a legal save.
There's a neck shot that Liz Evans was able to corral.
That ball bounces over the head of the defender, and Russell County comes away with a breakaway. They're down into your area now.
Adriana Thomas, and
Yep.
there's a whistle, and I don't know what we've got going on back here behind the play. We got foul on the Maroons.
You know, for a 7-0 game, this got chippy for some reason. Now, I'm not sure exactly what's going on, but it has.
Well, when you're down 7-0, things tend to lead that
There's
way.
Lawless. She'll step through an attempted tackle and clear herself up the right side. Centering pass. Beautiful pass to
Nice.
Sexton. Behind her to Sister Sexton. Ground ball stopped by the keeper.
And she knows she did not get enough on it.
Yeah, if that's big sis trying to, I mean, that's sister helping sister right there. I've got to like that one. Sexton off her foot. Ahead to Sexton. Step through, headed toward the right corner. See if she can find a teammate.
Nice cross.
Centering pass. Yep, the cross. Not quite. Anderson just couldn't get there.
She was coming from the backside, and Maddie turned and sent it across. And Hamilton, or sorry, that's Martin.
Sydney Martin's going to jog back out. Anderson is going to come see us. They didn't even wait for her to get off the field
Yeah.
before they threw it in. It's like, let's go.
They blow it dead, and we're going to do it over.
Yeah, I think you've got to do that. There's a protocol thing about having 12 on the pitch.
So 18:30 on the clock, and we were scoreless.
And
here in
we're
the second
queuing
half.
up the goal call right now and trying to get one. Russell has
I
it.
will go down there and after the game and put one in the net
Oh, I hear you. Let's have fun.
if we don't get an 8th goal.
Sexton tried to get it in the corner to a teammate, and I think it went off the, yes, it did, and went out of play down to our right, and it's going to be a goal kick for Russell County. Another new substitute for Pulaski County.
The previously yellow carded.
Haley Franklin
Haley
comes
Franklin.
back carrying a yellow card. Russell County will counter with Jalen Hill. Well, she's still on the side. I thought they had sent her in, but she didn't get in. Headed into, believe it or not, the Russell County end, and Russell County a little bit of an attack, but McAlpin will strip that away with a tackle.
They had Abigail Money
Oh.
coming right down the middle.
Shot blocked by Pulaski County, and this one's going to come back almost to midfield. Hatcher will give it up, and Pulaski's going to come on the attack. That one off the back of Hatcher in retreat.
This
Here
is
comes
trouble.
Sexton up the middle.
5-on-3.
Little crossover, nice feet on the other side. That is Martin. And that one just off the corner of the goal. And a lot of body language out there. Sexton and Martin wanting the goal, but it just didn't happen. Should be a corner kick.
A lot more maroon jerseys down there than white on that breakaway too. It was 5-on-3. Opportunity goes to the wayside.
Why have they not allowed her to substitute?
That's a great question.
Maybe her team has not had a possession when the clock. I don't know.
Good ball.
Beautiful centering pass, didn't go. Russell County will get a foot on that. One of the defenders, the offside, and that's going to be another goal kick. Finally, after much consternation on my part, Jalen Hill will be let into the game for Russell County. Wait.
No, they're going to give a goal kick. They're not going to give a corner.
How? Okay. Obviously, I missed that one. Here is the kick. Played in the corner, and Pulaski County trying to get a number.
That's Haley Franklin again down
That's
there.
Franklin, yep.
The one thing that you don't want to see in games like this, it's well in hand, and the defensive intensity from the Maroons here has dialed down a notch.
That's when you get caught not paying attention and turn an ankle.
Get it to the middle. Get it to the middle.
Chris
You're
with
not
the
gonna
call.
go against Semi.
McAlpin is the wrong person to attack one-on-one. I'm making a note.
Get there, Haley.
Again, Pulaski on the counter, making something happen.
Shot legs.
Here it comes. Oh, I thought curve.
That one is high, wide, and handsome. That one is tall. If I'm going to attack Pulaski County, there are two people out there, 2 and 9. I'm leaving alone. I'm going to try to find somebody else to take the ball at, because between Hamilton and McAlpin, I don't know how many tackles they have tonight on the ball, or takeaways or steals or whatever the coach would refer to them. But it's been a bunch. Well, Russell County kicks the ball out of harm's way in front of their own net. That'll sail across the end line, and I'm calling a corner kick. Let's see if I'm right.
What is the food delivery service that you can get now that you order and they'll DoorDash?
Yeah, one of them. Kevin.
I'm pretty sure that Audrey Jasper down here has been able to.
She went to get it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm saying she went and delivered.
No, she didn't have it delivered. She just went to get it.
Yeah, she's been delivering. She's been down here talking to the fans in the concession stand.
She has been lonely.
Very lonely.
Yeah, that's not. I mean, it is a little bit funny, but it's not. I mean,
well, it's good if
it's
you're
great for your teammates.
In
centering pass, good job to clear temporarily, but not all the way. Here comes Pulaski back. That's Anderson. Go! That's it.
Nice. Holly Sexton.
1838.
Haley Sexton.
That was Sexton with her
second
goal. Yep, she had a couple of assists up to this point.
You got to catch your breath. Hallie Sexton.
That wasn't a very good one. We'll do better next time.
Was able to get the loose ball, dribbled in, and put it in the back of the net. And that does extend the Lady Maroons' lead out on the Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard with 13:35 to go here in the game. 8-0.
Yeah, Russell puts it in, and it'll come to the front side, and that's Ella Retarder waiting on it for Pulaski County. Out of bounds.
Adriana Thomas trying to make something happen for the Lady Lakers and just not able to.
And the ball is in the Russell County scoring end of the field for the first time in
a long time.
A while.
Yeah, Audrey has had to put deliveries on hold for just a moment.
The official and Coach Fabrizio and the one official, I don't know. They've looked at each of these shrugging shoulders.
They gave it back to Pulaski. The ball clearly went off of Russell.
I think he thanked him, and the official thought he was being sarcastic.
Opportunity.
Lawless, off her foot, heads toward the goal. There's a scrum. Ball comes loose. Martin might have got a toenail on it, but it sailed. Now we've got another.
They're going to get Sydney Martin with the foul and give the ball back to.
I like this. Coach Fabrizio is encouraging his troops to play and cut out the stuff.
Yeah, because we just talked about it. It was getting a little.
Well,
sloppy, and Pulaski's pressure was not there.
And one of Pulaski's players just fell down. No, she had a little help over on the far side.
Oh yeah, she was nudged
I
off
like
the ball.
it though. She got up. Is it Franklin?
Salyer.
No, that's Salyer.
Salyer.
She got up and just went about her business. But in football, that's called clipping, or a block below the waist, or that other football.
Allie Sexton
Wow.
serves it in,
That
trying to score herself from out
that
there.
had a chance from about 30, 35 yards diagonally. That had a chance.
And we've not used the term "bend it like Beckham" in 2 games.
Bend it like Beckham. She bent that one.
And if she had a little more bend,
And a little less height.
it may have got in.
Goal kick, and nobody's in a great hurry. And if I'm Russell County, I'm the same way. This could take 30 seconds for me. No, here we go.
They sent it out wide.
There's Salyer again. She'll win the battle.
And after Coach Fabrizio got on his team, you see the intensity pick up just a little bit too.
Yeah, I like that, though. When you quit coaching, it's sometimes a sign to let silliness happen. A little bump here in front of us, and this time Chloe Stockstill might be guilty of, well, no. They just say throw for Pulaski County.
Handball. Nope, and she does.
And she called it on herself.
Yeah. When it happens, it happens. And she got her hand up. That was Jasmine Bennett.
Yeah, I love it, though.
You got to love the facial expression, too.
Lawless from about 40
Good
yards
serve.
out.
Good ball. Oh, nice move.
Nice step through and a good block by Russell County. That was an interesting, well-played sequence right there to be at the 10-minute mark of an 8-0 game.
Yeah, Macy Mason for Russell, and you had Maddie Sexton making a nice move, and here another shot.
It went off the shoulder of a Russell County player. It should be a corner for Pulaski.
Marissa Hatchett put her body in harm's way in front of the Allie Sexton shot, and it careens off of her and out of bounds, and it will be a corner.
Russell waiting to get another substitute into the game. And that will occur as we speak.
And that was a in-swinger that got swung over the goal.
Tiara Batista Reyes has checked in for Russell County.
Again, you've got
And your aforementioned Macy Mason has checked out.
9 Maroon players on the offensive end.
You got lonelier than the Maytag repairman is the goalie, and then McAlpin just standing out here, staying on her side of the field. Just they're not expecting to see a lot of action right now.
They are working on their history presentation tomorrow for class. Their social.
Well, I'm not sure what happened. There was a throw that nobody played. It went back out of bounds, and now we're going to get a rethrow. Okay.
Sexton
breaks in, missed it. Sailed wide right.
Goal kick for the Lady Lakers.
And you've got a threesome. You got the hat trick out of Sexton, and then her sister Allie has got 2. And I know that Allie has at least 1 assist. I don't keep assists, but I think you've got at least 2 players who have hat tricks. Throw in. Once again, everything occurring down in the far corner and really nothing headed toward the goal. And I say that, and they get it into a wide open Sexton in front of the box. Lawless will give it back to her. Now Sexton to Lawless. Stripped away, yep, no spacing, and it allows the ball to be turned over. But it'll come out high, and
Good shot.
Sexton, wow. Needed to put a little bit more of the Beckham bend on that one, didn't we?
A big thank you.
How much
to-
heat was on that one?
It was pretty, had a little pace to it. Toyota Somerset has been a proud member of this community since 1988, and they're proud to sponsor local high school sports. Toyota Somerset is a multiple winner of the Toyota President's Award as well as the Dealer Rater Award. Whether you're looking for one of their 18
Go!
Maddie Sexton.
That is Maddie Sexton. That's number
4.
That's Quattro.
7
At the 7-12 mark of the second half.
Maddie Sexton will get her 4th goal.
She had a pretty
of
good
the
night, you think?
She has. As I go back to thanking Toyota Somerset,
Before I interrupted you.
has been a proud member of this community since 1988, and they're proud to sponsor local high school sports. Toyota Somerset is a multiple winner of the Toyota President's Award as well as the Dealer Rater Award. Whether you're looking for one of their 18 different new vehicle models, a certified pre-owned vehicle, or a top-quality used vehicle, Toyota Somerset will help you own a vehicle for less. They accept every credit application, and their lending sources have millions of dollars to lend. They are located at Stoplight 23 or online at toyotasomerset.com, and they're open to the last customer is served. That's why Toyota of Somerset is all about you.
Hatcher with a hard tackle, but in the official's mind, a clean tackle on Sexton. She will kick from about 40 yards. That one's going to twist right and sail over the end line. That'll be a goal kick.
Conveniently located off North Highway 27 between Big Lots and Backyard Burger, Magic Monograms is a place for custom embroidery, screen printing, and so much more. They can put your designs on medical and athletic uniforms, corporate and school apparel. Find them on Facebook. Search Magic Monogram and Embroidery.
Thank you, partner. Inbounds with the goal kick comes just below us here in the press box, and nobody touched it. So it'll be a throw for Pulaski. Lawless deep in the corner, kicked away from her, and it'll be a Pulaski throw. A lot of smiles out there. There's some conversation going on I'd love to be a part of out there right now. Pulaski to inbounds. Sexton in the corner. She is double teamed, and it goes off the foot of Pickham, one of the Russell County players, and it'll be a throw for Pulaski County.
Yeah, as I mentioned in the pregame, this would, if Pulaski is able to get one more goal.
You're about to see it. Sexton,
That's it.
left-footed goal into the net, and that should do it.
Maroons, number 11.
And that will be
Maddie
their
Sexton.
second 10-goal game of the year.
Final score.
So at the 5-minute mark of the second half, this will be a stoppage with the final score on the Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard, 10-0 Pulaski County.
Was that Maddie again?
It was Maddie again,
Allie,
yes.
okay.
And this one's left-footed if you're keeping score at home, or you're just I'm going to go out on a limb. Yes, I had a keeper who had a great night. Second shutout of the week that I've witnessed, but
She didn't play the second half.
well, she was out there and did her time. But yeah, you're right. But I'm reasonably sure you're going to go along with me that our player of the game, the United Cumberland player of the game, will be Maddie Sexton. I've got her with 4 goals.
I do, I do as well. And just a quick recap of the second half scoring. Come into the half with a 7-0 lead. Allie Sexton got the first goal of the second half after a long drought, really, like 6.5 minutes with 13:35. Or sorry, longer than that. We played a 40-minute half, all the way down to 13:35. Allie Sexton got the first goal of the second half to make the lead 8-0. And then about 7 minutes later, with 7:12 to go in the game, Maddie Sexton connected with her 4th goal of the game. And then as we just heard the call at 4:53 to put the game away, Maddie Sexton put her 5th goal in the back of the net, and she will be our United Cumberland Bank player of the game. And that is your score on the final score on the Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard. If keeping stats and the correct score is important to players, coaches, and fans, the same can be said about keeping your taxes and finances in order. For over 26 years, Randall D. Turpin CPA has been doing just that. If accounting is not your thing, then let the pros at Randall D. Turpin CPA do it for you. Proud sponsor of the Randall D. Turpin scoreboard, located on Parkers Mill Road in Somerset.
Trust Counseling Services has made it their mission to be the trusted leader in promoting mental health in Kentucky for the last 23 years. We personalize your service to meet your needs, whether they be in the office, over the phone, or through your computer. Call Entrust at 606-676-0638 to get services started today from anywhere in Kentucky. You can always visit their Facebook page at Entrust Healthcare Counseling Services to learn more about how they can help you or your family today. At Entrust, your mental health matters. Yes, sir.
I've got one more. Conveniently located off North Highway 27 between Big Lots and Backyard Burger. Magic Monograms is the place for custom embroidery, screen printing, and so much more. They can put your designs on medical and athletic uniforms, corporate and school apparel. Find them on Facebook. Search Magic Monograms Embroidery. And the last one I've got.
Just make sure you look for our official photography sponsor, Don Franklin Somerset Family of Dealers. There'll be some pictures posted on Facebook and on our home page at LakeCumberlandSports.com, also on the internet. They are getting ready for a JV game. If you're out and you want to come by here at Pulaski High School, I will tell you the temperature has moderated into something absolutely awesome, and the setting sun is going to be beautiful. And come on out. Don't forget, first of all, thank our sponsors. You got a finger up. Let's go. Your turn.
I've got one more. You talked about them. A big thank you to Don Franklin Somerset Family of Dealerships Kentucky for presenting tonight's coverage of high school soccer. Be sure to take advantage at the end of summer savings at any of their Somerset locations. Visit them at any of the 4 Somerset locations or on Facebook at Don Franklin Somerset Family of Dealerships, where they treat you like family.
Did you do a scoring recap?
I did.
Then I don't need to do a scoring recap because that would be redundant, right?
That would be.
Lake Cumberland Sports will be busy tomorrow night. We hope you're busy with us. First, might I say, if you get a chance, go out and support local high school athletics. And there is something going on literally almost 24/7 here tonight. I know there was a football game up above us, the soccer game here. There was a bus sitting outside the gym. I'm assuming maybe a volleyball match tonight. There is always, and the kids deserve the support. If you can come out, do. If you can't, look up LakeCumberlandSports.com. We try our best to cover a wide range of sports in this area, and we keep expanding and moving forward, and there's one reason it's possible. That are our sponsors, and that Kevin is willing to go out and do the work. So, again, you and I get to enjoy doing this, but thank our sponsors. Just tell them, say, hey, thank you for what you do for the kids. And tomorrow night there will be 3 high school football games all going on basically at the same time. And Lake Cumberland Sports will be there for all of them. And I want to mention that our Buffalo Wings and Rings game of the week, the video game of the week, will be the Southwestern Warriors entertaining the West Jessamine Colts. I knew that.
Yes.
When West Jessamine, when they went from being
Just
Jessamine County and they went to West and East, West got to keep the old Jessamine County nickname of the Colts, and East took the Jaguars.
And the colors.
And you got to hear all that, and you knew that.
I did know that.
Because it was Vegas gold and something you pulled on me during baseball. All right, we've had a lot of fun tonight. Our final score on the Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard, 10-0. Pulaski wins it in a game shortened by 5 minutes due to the scoring rule. For Chris Staten, for Mike Kerr, for everyone at Lake Cumberland Sports, thank you for joining in, and we'll see you next time.
Good night.